Hello, everybody, and welcome for this new week, this second week of the NACL tournament. We're back with FIFA 22, and we're back one more time with my good friend, the real smart Alec. Hi, Alec. How are you today?
I'm good, man. Fantastic. Excited to call these matches with you. We got some great matches lined up. Thank you all for joining us. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. I'm very excited. Today we saw like very good contenders the last week for 8 different college I believe. And the games were very good at the best level for this NACL. And today I think that we're going to have some different college joining this second week of the tournament.
Yeah, no, definitely exciting to see some different colleges and universities in here from all over the place playing and competing at the highest level, man. We've got Austana here in match one, so we called their match last week. Definitely a very good match. And Puebla as well, called them last week as well. So interesting to see them both utilizing Man City against each other, and we'll see who utilizes the team better here in this match, man. What is your opinion on, facing a team using the same team within FIFA, man?
Well, we saw a lot of Manchester City last week. We were talking about that. I really think that it's the best team right now in FIFA. For one side, because it has a really good players, but in the other hand, you still have that body type and that play style that the English likes too much, which is a very rough game, I think. So I believe that that's one of the reasons that the players are still picking Manchester City today. We already have the information, and Austana College is going with Manchester City, and Universidad Iberoamericana Puebla is also going with Manchester City. So I don't know. We're still in the first weeks of this FIFA 23. So maybe we will need to wait a little bit longer until the players find some other teams that can compete against Manchester City in this game.
Absolutely, man. And we saw the powerful FIFA team that Man City is, and obviously they're just as powerful in real life. But last week, it was all Man City and Liverpool. You saw a lot of Holland. You saw a lot of Salah. You saw players from all over the country, all these different universities utilizing these teams in different ways. But a matchup here between Man City and Man City, essentially. So it'll be interesting to see who can use these players and use these teams in the best manner, man. So based off what we saw last week, who do you think are some teams, some players that need to step up from last week, man?
Oh, I don't I don't really remember right now like the names and the scores, so I'm not
Uh,
going to lie to you.
uh,
But I really think that I remember Lalo from Universidad Iberoamericana Puebla. I think that he won the first game. I don't remember the name of his opponent right now,
I think it was
but
Striker, right? Striker from
yeah,
Rutgers University.
striker.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. So I believe that if we can get maybe like the scoreboard from production, that would be great. So we can check how is everyone doing after the first week. But we need to see that the players that has lost the first game, they have to improve and make some changes and adjustment for this second week, because I really think that if you start the season with two consecutive losses, it's going to be really hard to make the comeback as the weeks are going to make the competition more competitive.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. Week one you can take a loss, but you if you've taken a loss week one, it's going to be really hard to get where you want to be by the end of the season. Taking another loss in week two, so it's interesting to see how the teams who lost last week try to bounce back this week. And there's a lot of pressure there to not go 0 wins and 2 losses to start the season. But it'll be interesting to see, man. Like you saw Striker really get picked apart by Puebla last week, but Puebla obviously a very strong opponent. Agustana played very well in their matchup, so I'm very curious to see how these two good players duke it out, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And for today, we didn't mention that before, but we're going to have three different games instead of four, as the last week move on. On the second game of today, we're going to have San Jose State against Universidad Iberoamericana Puebla again, and then we're going to close the second week of this NACL with San Jose State again, but now against Universidad Nacional de Colombia. So it's interesting. It's interesting to see the different colleges here trying to make their best, because the last week we were talking about a little bit of the prices and the opportunities that the players are going to get if they win this NACL, and one of them was make trials to join the Wolves. I don't remember the name, the Wolves. I'm going to check the name of the team, but it was a professional team that maybe can take the players to join their files.
Yeah, no, definitely an exciting opportunity to be able to get a shot to play at the highest level with, at the professional level there. And these guys have worked really hard and they dedicate their time playing. So definitely a cool opportunity there. What's so cool about this sport, man, is that, like, you grow up playing it for fun. Like, you grow up playing soccer outside in the pitch for fun, but you also grow up playing, FIFA for fun with your friends at your house or your apartment, and then for some of these guys to be so good at it and put in time and play at the collegiate level like this and be able to make money off it and really give themselves an opportunity to do this as a career is definitely interesting, man. Did you ever see yourself as a kid, being a commentator for esports for FIFA when you were little, man?
No, I don't really think that at that moment I could even dream about this, because I
Yeah.
remember when I was a little kid, we were still on the Nintendo 64 and the Super Nintendo, so esports and competing with people around the world. I really think that that was way far from this moment.
Yeah, no, true, man. Those were the good old days. Nintendo 64, PS2. Yeah, man. No, how it's crazy how much all of this has evolved. Like, not only the video games and the graphics and the complexity of the controls and the things you can do, but just like how esports has, like, become, a Division 1 sport at the collegiate level. Like, my good buddy Brandon Villarreal, he's on the Halo team at the University of Oklahoma, and he's obviously
Okay.
a great athlete in real life too. But to see him be a D1 athlete now as an esports player is cool. And now we're switching to the game, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. We got Holland taking a shot on the keeper, 1v1 right there. Keeper, nice leg save, and we're going back out the other direction. Man
Okay,
City versus.
so yeah, I was going to say that, like, it's a bit strange to see Manchester City. Like, I don't know if it's the third equipment that they are using here, this red and
Uh,
black, but it's still the
uh,
Manchester City.
yeah, Man U versus Man U. Oh my
Whoa!
God, what a strike into the side netting. He curls the ball straight over the keeper's head. He has no chance. And Man City with a goal on Man City here. Ray Gore, which Man City is which Man City, man?
Let me check. I believe that we are seeing Lalo is the one on blue because he is the host,
Okay.
so he has the red triangle. And we have on the other side, well, let me check. Let me see. I have it here. Okay, so Lalo, the blue one, is Iberoamericana Puebla, and Augustana is the red one, I believe. So if there is a different information, just let us know, production, and we're going to keep going with this game, Alec, because it seems like now is the time for Augustana to try to make this first attack, but the defense is going to take the ball away, and they are going to lose it in the middle of the field.
Yeah, and Agustin not really attacking. What a slide tackle there. That was dangerous, man, in the penalty area, risking, causing his team to get a penalty. He slide tackles perfectly, very physical, gets the ball out of there, and we've got Puebla moving the other direction, man. What do you see so far in the game?
Well, it seems like the blue team, I believe, I'm hearing information now, Alec, that the blue team is Agustana. So we were a little bit like confused with the information. And Iberoamericana is the one that needs to take the first goal to get tied the score. So it seems like they are like a little bit cold, I think. Like Iberoamericana is still missing a lot of passes. And on the other hand, Austana is going again with the attack. Bernardo has the ball now in the right side of the field. He's looking for his partner. He's going to go all around with the ball. It almost gets away on the last line, but Gundogan is going to lose it. And now Iberoamericana was going to have a new chance because, but Agustana is going to take the ball away.
Yeah, Agustana's doing a really good job attacking and controlling the ball within the third of Puebla. You saw some great touches there from Agustana, and now we're going the other way. That could have been a dangerous through ball on 1v1 with the keeper, but obviously called offside, and they intercepted, and they're going the other way, about to go 1v1 with the keeper. He's this keeper. Oh my God,
Ooh.
what a nice one-handed overhand save from the keeper. A little bit of luck there on half of Agustana. Not a perfectly placed shot by Puebla, and they're crossing it in, and keeper makes a nice routine save. Yeah, they're going at it so far, man. But again, I'm impressed with Agustana's touches in the box. You saw them dancing around in there, and Puebla being very patient when he was defending him in the box to not let him, get past him, but also not dive in at the foul. And again, we see these through balls to Holland really being so dangerous, man. That formation with the Holland up top is so dangerous when they play balls up to him. His ability to get shots and a penalty. Oh my God, man. What do you think here? Was that a PK?
Well, let's see. Let's see. De Bruyne has the shot.
Oh my God. What a
No!
save.
What? What a save now from Iberoamericana that is going to avoid that second goal. Here comes the cross. It's going to take the header away, but Gundogan is going to recover the ball now and trying to look for the cross. Let's see if Haaland can get the ball. Foden is looking for the final line. Now
My
shoots again,
God.
and it's going to be a corner for the second time.
Another beautiful near post save from the Man City keeper in red, man. He's testing them early. Agustana's doing a good job of getting shots on goal, and they're good shots too. I mean, they're placing them in the corner. Just some miraculous saves by the keeper there here early on.
Okay, so now Iberoamericana is trying to get again to this to the goal. Let's see if they can take a shot here. Silva now with De Bruyne, Rodri with Mares. Mares is trying to turn around. Mares is going to have the chance. Oh, it's going to get saved again. Cancelo recovers the ball now for Augustana College, and maybe they can hit that second goal. No, they are going to lose the ball again in the middle of the field. Now Haaland with the ball for Iberoamericana. It's a nice pass, but it's better the save from the keeper. And it seems like we are going to go to the halftime now with the 1-0 for Agustana, Alec.
Yeah, great job by Ustana to utilize, both teams have Holland up top in their formations that they're running, but great job from Agustana to get some through balls up to Holland and really use that player within the game in a way that, is conducive to success. You saw the through balls going up. You saw the shots when he's getting 1v1, getting on those angles with the defenders. I think Puebla has to do a better job of mashing that button to put a shoulder on the player and not let players like Holland for Agustana get those shots, man. But we'll see how Puebla responds here. We've got a
Okay.
foul.
I don't
Oh,
know.
keep
Oh, yeah.
the
It's about.
yeah. The player better watch out right there. That's funny that the CPU kicks the ball away. In real life, you get to delay a game. A lot of referees
Yeah.
don't like that. They give you a yellow card if you kick the ball away after they've called a foul. And
Okay.
Agustana
They're
doing a
going
good
to.
job of defending, and they're moving it out now. So what do you think, man?
Okay.
Do you think that FIFA, that the saves that the keepers make are unrealistic? Like sometimes there's a lot of great shots on goal and the keeper's saving everything. Do you think that this amount of saves would happen in real life like we've been seeing in this FIFA match?
Yeah, I remember that last week we have a lot of saves from I don't remember the team. Let's see, Haaland can shoot now.
Oh my.
What a nice kick from Haaland, and it's going to be the second goal for Augustana College that now has the advantage 2-0. Alec, we need to remember to the people that we're playing a best of three games, so it's the first one. So don't worry, still plenty of time for Iberoamericana if they want to make the comeback in this series.
Yeah, Iberoamericana. Oh my God, a nice cross and a nice header. The keeper again just gets his fingertips on that ball and saves it. We got a corner coming out. De Bruyne again making a nice move there. Another corner going in. And let's see, Puebla moving the ball around well here, but Agustana stayed patient and they're moving the other direction again, man. But what were you saying about all those saves, man?
Yeah, I really think that I don't know. I believe that FIFA makes the player as in the best way that it fits the player in real life. Let's see now if we can get the first goal. That cross, I don't know that it was the best option, but I was saying
Yeah,
that
would
I
you have
think
taken a
that
shot on goal there?
yeah, yeah. I don't know why he made that, but well, I think that the goalkeeper for Manchester City is really good, but I don't know. It has some like RNG that makes it possible or not possible when we see that Haaland for Iberoamericana is going to hit the first goal of the game.
Yeah, we've got a competitive game again, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1. Iberoamericana strikes back. And again, Holland technically has a hat trick in this game, but it's two different versions of Holland. It's like we're in the multiverse, bro. It's like we're in Doctor Strange's multiverse. We're in the Marvel universe. There's multiple variations of these players here. A little bit of some inception going on. I don't know. But 2-1, guys, with 3 goals by Holland, 2 for Agustana, and 1 for Puebla. And we got Puebla going back the other way, man. It looks like Puebla has like figured some things out, and they're starting to put a lot more pressure on Agustana here. And oh my God, again Holland, you got an angle here and beautifully
Ooh.
placed goal, beautifully placed. Nice power, nice finesse to put it in the side netting to the left side, far post, right past the keeper's foot. Nothing you can really do there. And very quickly, Americana has, gotten back in here and tied it up 2-2.
Well, now it's even the game. It's like we are starting from the 0 minutes. So let's see if now Agustana can respond to this very hard beginning of the second half in this first game of the series. Mares now takes the ball for the Iberoamericana team. Now it's going to be a recover for Agustana. They're going to lose it immediately. Mares were looking for Haaland. Haaland takes the ball, but Ederson was ready to save that one. It was like, I don't know if it was the best shoot. It seems like Haaland was not as comfortable as he can be. So maybe that's why the ball went to the middle of the goal.
Yeah, no, definitely. Another good utilization of Holland there to get him open and get him a shot, but not the best shot. But again, Ederson with another ridiculous save, man. We need to, throughout this FIFA season, man, we need to count how many times that the teams score with Holland. You know what I mean? I mean, it's ridiculous, the statistic already. We had 4 matches last week. This is our first match. Well, we had 4 sets of matches last week. We probably had over 10 games, but this is the first game of the night today, and we've already seen Holland with 3 goals and almost 4 or 5. So he's by far leading all other FIFA players being used. You know what I mean? Like more than Salah, more than anyone else within the game so far. But we need to do a statistic, man, to see how many the teams are gonna score with Holland.
Yeah, we see the statistic there that we have 4 shoots from Haaland on one team, and in the other he has 6, and now we can count one more goal now for Haaland that gets the 3rd goal in the score for Iberoamericana, which is now leading this game.
Yeah, and Agustana has just come back from a 2-0 deficit to go up 3-2. You love to see this in the sport of soccer. You love to see comebacks. And Here we go with Agustana pushing it. It seemed like they were going to get an opportunity to put the ball in, get a nice cross in the air there. It looked dangerous. They had numbers, but Puebla coming back again. Agustana steals it, and Puebla and Agustana are going at it. And here we have Puebla winning that war, and he chips the ball inside and gets a shot on goal, gets a header, but the keeper saves it. Nice routine save. And we have Agustana going back again. Puebla steals it, moving the other direction. Some nice tiki-taka going on right here. And Agustana once again going the other way. Plays it out wide. What do you think of the formation going on here, man? Do you think that Agustana needs to make an adjustment based off how Puebla figured them out and has scored 3 goals unanswered in the second half?
Yeah, I remember the last week. I'm not really sure how is the formation for these two players at this moment, but I remember that we saw a lot of 4-4-2 in the field, and I really think that a 4-4-2 is a little bit. Oh, let's see, Haaland can get the chance.
Oh
No,
my
she's going to miss
goodness.
it. Yeah.
I thought he
Well,
was
I
gonna
was
cut
telling
to
you.
the left and shoot with Holland, but he ended up
Yeah,
passing
I
it,
thought the
and he
same.
still got a good shot. He still got a good shot on
Maybe.
goal with the other guy, but so here we
Yeah,
got
I don't know
some
if
adjustments
maybe
going on.
Puebla is like overthinking the shoots, and as he's trying to get a secure goal, he's missing like more times.
Yeah, no doubt here, man. Very interesting to see how Ustana responds, man. They played so well last week, so composed. I mean, let's see what they do here now that they've fallen behind. So, yeah, dude, back to what we were talking about earlier about the goalkeepers in the game. I do think the video games nowadays, especially games like FIFA or NFL or UFC. I'm a big fan of UFC as well. It's pretty realistic as it can get, almost in a sense. It's still got a ways to go, but in terms of making the game realistic. But I think there's something to be said. Like, I don't think in real life goalkeepers make this amount of saves and this crazy amount of saves as they do in the game of FIFA. Like, I don't think you would see Ederson in real life, going crazy, making this many amazing saves. I think the game doesn't fatigue the goalkeepers as much as they would get fatigued in real life. You know what I mean? They don't get as tired within the game of FIFA as they do in real life. Like, I don't think they would make that many miraculous saves back to back. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I really think that that's an like a really thing that we have to watch, because I don't know if the keepers get nervous. Like in real
Uh
life, it's very common that they are going to miss something because they are nervous on the game, especially on penalties, for example. So I don't know if here in FIFA it's going to be just an RNG situation where you can flip a coin, and if the keeper
huh.
is control, well, he's going to take it away, and if you get the wrong side of the coin, well, you're going to lose it.
Yeah, no doubt there. And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. We have Iberoamericana Puebla winning the series now 1-0 with that 3-2 victory, that miraculous 3-2 comeback victory. Very impressive win right there for them to steal the first game in the best of three versus Agustana. These guys are playing longer and they're playing better for longer periods of time. So it's interesting to see, man, for sure. And we got the start of the game here, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, let's see if Agustana can take the comeback on this second game of the night, or if Iberoamericana is going to win this again and send us to the second match, which is going to be San Jose State against Iberoamericana again. Now, I think that this I get messy again with the teams, but as soon as I remember, the one with the red triangle is Agustana. So we are seeing now Agustana in yellow and Iberoamericana in the blue equipment.
Yeah, so I think this might be bad luck for Iberoamericana wearing the blue. The team wearing blue lost last time, and that was Agustana. So Agustana's like, we're going to put on yellow and make it challenging for ourselves.
Ooh.
And there we go. Puebla with a quick banger into the back of the net. The guy winds his leg back all the way, cranks it into the goal. A nice, beautiful, routine little goal there. And they go up 1-0 early.
Well, we are seeing the Lalo that we saw last week. That player that was very, very aggressive and got striker all with a lot of pressure all the game. So it's good. It's good to see Lalo back. But let's see now if Austana, which player is Eddie, can take the comeback and try to force for the third game of this series. As we see Bernardo now with the pass for Haaland. Haaland is looking to get the shot
Oh my
on
God.
the goal. What a nice move, but the defense were better and they can take the ball away.
Yeah, what a move there from Puebla, dude. I mean, beautiful through ball up to Holland, perfectly timed run, and another great shot there that gets saved by the keeper onto the left side. We've got some adjustments being made now, but yeah, no, it was a crazy cutback that he did, and it seemed like it was just a little bit too much. It seemed like he was going to be able to get a better shot off, but it gets cut off there. But a great match so far, high energy, high pressure so far here, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so let's see the first corner of this game. Now, Iberoamericana is trying to get the second goal. Mares with the ball. The cross is good, but the defense is going to take the header to get the ball away. Akanji trying to shoot this ball against the keeper. De Bruyne now with the control. Rodri with the pressure, trying to recover the ball. De Bruyne now with Walker. Walker is going to play with Silva. Silva is going to miss it now with Cancelo. Cancelo with Silva. Now, Haaland.
Oh
Haaland
my
is going to
God.
be alone. Oh, I
Ah.
think that he got time, Alec, but he missed it because he rushed the shoot.
As my old coach used to say, pick a corner, any corner, just not the middle corner. He puts it right into the middle, easy save into the hands of the keeper, and a wasted opportunity. And he had such a beautiful pass. He split the defenders, got the through ball up to Holland, and he'll get more opportunities to score here. Got a corner kick coming out for Agustana, and Puebla clears it out. What do you think of these yellow jerseys, man?
I think it's really pretty. I really like the combination with the black color. But I don't see like the Premier League that much to be used to see Manchester City wearing the yellow. I
I
don't know if
keep
it's
thinking I'm
the
looking at Borussia Dortmund, bro.
yeah. It looks a lot like Borussia. Oh, let's see the
Oh
cross.
shit!
Nice save for Ederson.
Beautiful save
Okay.
for Ederson there. Sometimes dangerous things happen when you have crosses like that where it lands, outside of the keeper's smaller box, but like it lands in no man's land. It lands right outside where the keeper is like, I should for sure go get it. It lands where he's like hesitant, should I go out and get that? But he goes out and makes the save there, and it's good he did because that would have been an easy header into the goal. And we got
Ooh.
a through ball going there for Holland, but offside by a little bit. That was a hard pass to pull off. It was hard to time that run, and they couldn't do it. And we have Puebla going back the other way. A nice through ball inside. A nice chip. It hits the
Oh,
crossbar. Oh, my goodness. The keeper is thinking his lucky stars that it hits the crossbar there.
okay.
And again,
Haaland now
Holland with a
again
shot.
trying. Wow.
Ederson with
The
a beautiful
keeper
save to the left
is
side.
with good RNG in the second game, Alec.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Those were my favorite saves to make when I was a keeper. El portero chaparrito y loco me decían, the crazy short goalkeeper. I loved shots that went over to the left side of my body. For some reason, most of the shots I ever saved in my career were at the left side. Almost most of the PKs as well. I just love those shots. Beautiful save there, and we have Austana in the yellow Man City jerseys moving up the field, and Puebla gets it back. Agustana gets it back. Puebla gets it back, and we could go like this all day. It's been one of those games today, ladies and gentlemen. There, not too much possession all together being established, and they're intercepting each other's passes, making tackles, getting it away from each other, back and forth, back and forth. I wonder, Raygor, do you think they should slow down the pace and try to possess the ball a little bit more?
Yeah, I really think that they are rushing the transition to get into the attack, so they are missing a lot. Or that's one way to see it, because maybe their defense. Ooh, what a nice cross here, but the defense is going to take it away. I don't know. Maybe they are that good at the defense, Alec, that they can predict the passes, and that's the how they are stealing the ball all the time.
That is very true. We don't want to discredit the level of defensive prowess and skill at this level. You know, when I play FIFA, I'm not the best defender. I think I utilize my goalkeeper extremely well. I think I'm decently patient with my tackles, but every once in a while, you know, like I'm a crazy dude. I like to make some crazy tackles, and a lot of times I get burned, but that's okay. I just play for fun. I'm not an elite competitor like, you know, the likes of Iberoamericana Puebla's players and Agustana's players and San Jose State's players. As you know, we have two San Jose matches tonight. But Nazim 1072 in the chat has just left a comment in there saying, you know, that they're only allowed to use Premier League teams, so only EPL teams. So that makes a lot of sense. We appreciate you guys' feedback. Definitely feel free to engage with us in the comments, in the chat room. We look at it periodically, but yeah, I didn't know that you can only use EPL teams, Rigor.
Data that we get now. So let's see. Let's see if they can. I don't know if there is no team that can compete in the APL that can go against Manchester City. But it seems like only Liverpool. Last as the information that we saw last week, it seems like only Liverpool can take victory away from Manchester City. So let's see. Let's see if on the middle of the season maybe we have some changes that can take another team to this podium. And now we have Iberoamericana again with the first attack of this second half. But they're going to miss the ball. Bernardo now trying to get the ball for Agustana into the second half of the field. Folding now with Rodri. Rodri looking to play with Foden again. Foden now with Gundogan. Gundogan with De Bruyne. De Bruyne now with Cancelo. Cancelo again with Gundogan. Gundogan is going to miss the ball. It's going to be a foul. Yeah, it's going to be a foul now for Agustana that plays the ball fast now. It's going to go back again.
What's your style of play when you have free kicks like that, man? Oh my God, what a powerful shot! The keeper saves it overhand onto the near post. That was a shot from very far out, but I mean, it was a decent shot, man. That's surprising. What is your preference, man? What do you like to do when you have a free kick in FIFA? You know, from like 30, 40 yards out. Do you cross the ball in the air, or do you play it on the ground quickly like he did, or what do you do?
I really think that you have to be very good with the players. I'm going to tell you now. Haaland with the shoot. What a nice cross shoot now for Haaland. That is going to take the second goal for Iberoamericana and takes the lead on the second game. The first one, we remember that it was won for Iberoamericana. So now he's looking, Lalo is looking for the 2-0 in this BO3.
So, how many goals in a row has Lalo scored? He was down 2-0. He ends up winning the first game 3-2, so that was 3. He scored 2 straight goals here. So, he's got on a 5-0 run here. It's starting to sound like futsal or indoor soccer or even basketball, man, with the 5-0 run here. What does Agustana have to do to catch up here, man, and stop the bleeding?
I don't know, because they are losing a lot of balls here in the middle of the field, and maybe I don't know, maybe try to stop these ones because Haaland takes the shoot again. I was going to tell you they have to stop those true passes because Haaland is continuously winning the back of the defense. And these last 2 goals was with the same way. Haaland gets the ball with the fast movement, and then he's 1v1 to the keeper, which is, we know that if you have distance, it's very difficult for the keeper to save the ball.
And you know what's so funny, man, about these 2 games is, you know, Iberoamericana did the same thing to Striker last week. The same types of through balls. the same types of goals. Beautiful through balls, beautiful passing, and just simple routine goals where Holland is 1v1 with the keeper and puts it in the side netting low and in the corner. And we have Foden here going 1v1 with the keeper, just takes a step too many, a touch too many, a touch too large, and the keeper comes out and makes a nice 1v1 save right there. But yeah, it's interesting to see. Puebla is going to go 2-0 with victories last week and this week. I'm interested to see if their opponent for next week is going to do their homework on them and figure out a way to stop Puebla from causing so much trouble with these through balls with Holland and these shots with Holland, man. What would you do if you were preparing for Holland?
Well, I think that they have to. I don't know. You can take the risky option, which is try to play with the offside strategy, where your players is going to play a little bit far of the last line and try to move as soon as the pass comes. But it is risky because you have a player that as Lalo that is very good on looking those occasions. So in the other side, maybe you can make a one-on-one defense on Haaland, like to place and specifically defense that is going to be looking for Haaland all the time. So you know that he's not going to win the back because you're going to have one player that is going to be with him all the time. Let's see if Foden get the pass. Foden is going to avoid.
Oh my goodness.
Oh! He misses a beautiful shot there.
A beautiful shot, a cheeky shot with the back heel. I don't even know how he did that, man. I mean, what a beautiful play there. And I thought he was gonna do what with Giovanni Dos Santos of Mexico did to Tim Howard in the Gold Cup years ago, where Tim Howard came out to the top of the box and Dos Santos did fake kick after fake kick and was dribbling around him, making him look silly, and then chipped the ball over the defender in the goal. But he misses the opportunity there. But really good scoring opportunity. But I mean, he is up 3-0, so I guess he felt like he had the opportunity to try to go for the highlight reel there.
Let's see if the third goal can get in. Ederson is going to save it again with an amazing fly. And now it's going to be a corner for Iberoamericana that now has the 3-0 advantage in this second game. They know that they just need to keep this score. The rebound is going to get for Ederson now, so the keeper plays fast with the hands, folding now all along in the front of the attacking side. And now it's going to be a ball again for the Agustana team that has 4 minutes, just 4 minutes, Alec, to get 3 goals and look for the third game of this series.
Yeah. I'd like to think of myself as an optimist, but that's not going to happen for them. Holland might score another one here. Boom! Holland gets another banger into the back of the net off his left foot. Cheeky little finish. He slides over there. He's meditating. He's celebrating. He's going crazy. 4-0 dub for Puebla in this second match of the best-of-3 set, and that will be all. Ever since being down in the first set 2-0, he has scored an unanswered 7 straight goals. He figured out the recipe to shut down Agustana's team and just dismantle them. And we'll see if Agustana can just do anything to stop the bleeding, as once again Puebla is going to put it in. Another banger from Puebla. It's just ridiculous. 5-0, 8 unanswered goals now. And Puebla is going to start the season 2-0, man. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but they started the season on fire.
Yeah, they're going to take the second win in a row on this second week of the NACL tournament. Really interesting phenomenon that we saw on this game, Alec, because Iberoamericana started with a lose, with a disadvantage, 2-0 on the first game. And then in some way, everything changed for Lalo. Like, he was a little bit cold on that first game. But at the moment that he get a little bit movement in the field, he went unstoppable since that moment. And on the other hand, Eddie, I believe that was Eddie for Agustana, get lost in the game. We didn't see Eddie again in the field for the rest of the match. So well, we have like the first win of the night. Alec, we're going to move to a 6 minutes break, and we're going to be back with the second game of this week 2. Hey, hello everyone. Big apologies for the little inconvenience that we experienced here. We have some technical difficulties, but we are back, Alec, now, and we are going to move for that last game of the night in a few seconds. We're going to see one more time San Jose State, but now they're going against Universidad. I don't know, de Colombia, Universidad. Let me see the full name.
Yeah, we got San Jose State. Nazim is playing once again, utilizing Liverpool, and then Universidad Nacional de
Nacional.
Colombia
Yeah.
will be using Man City. Very cool to see the diversity within this NACL league, man. You don't only have colleges competing from the United States or even from the North American continent, but you've got Central America in the house, South America. So a lot of Latino America in the house representing, and no different tonight as we've had, Iberoamericana Puebla have some big victories, and then Universidad Nacional de Colombia trying to get some victories here tonight too. So very impressed and cool to see Colombia representing in the house here, man.
Yeah, let's see what they can do on this week 2 for this NACL full season. And we are moving now for the gameplay, Alec. We're starting again with, as you were saying, Liverpool for San Jose State and Nacional de Colombia, which is using this Manchester City. We see the first try, Mares with Foden. What a nice pass. And it gets the first goal of the night for Universidad Nacional de Colombia.
Yeah, Colombia comes out with a bang. They are not being shy. They come out and score so quickly, man. I want to say that literally took about 15 to 20 seconds. So I don't know if that was a fluke. I don't know if that was just San Jose State's Nassim is having some fatigue from the last games where he had a thrashing from Lalo of Iberoamericana Puebla, but not a good start for Nazim. If he loses this game right here, that would be 3 games in a row that he lost. Just not a good look. He's got to get it together. But this is our first time this season seeing Universidad Nacional de Colombia playing. So I'm curious to see, their style of play and how they're going to handle this game, man.
Well, let's see how San Jose State is going to face this new challenge, because we see again Maris on the right side of the field. Maris trying to get that trick shot for Haaland, but he's going to miss that header. Ball is going to be free, and again, Manchester City is taking the ball for Nacional de Colombia. Let's see what they can do. The pass for Bernardo. Now the rebound for Foden. Haaland trying to turn around Salah. Salah missing the ball. De Bruyne looking for Haaland again. And Alexander Arnold is going to recover the ball. Salah trying to get it away from that right side of the field. Recover for Manchester City. Nacional de Colombia playing with Walker. Walker going back with Ruben. Ruben now with Akanji. Akanji with Gundogan. The pass was well, but the header to get it away was better. And now Darwin is looking for Liverpool. He's still waiting for his partners to move to the attack. Salah gets away with the first defense. The shoot! And what a nice goal now for Salah that ties and even this score.
Yeah, tied up, man. Good response there by Nazim to even up the score here for Liverpool. We see him pass it back to his keeper, Allison, and he plays out a risky ball there. It goes through a couple blue bodies, and they retain possession nevertheless. And again, they intercept the ball. We got Bernardo going up, and he takes a shot. Nice save by Allison there to cut off that angle at the near post. And let's see if he's going to play it out with his feet. He does. Passes going around. And a little bit of some risky plays here from Nazim, man. He's playing around with the ball a lot in the back. It got intercepted there once, so he's got to be careful here. He's already been scored on once. There's not a lot of margin for error here. He doesn't want to start the season off 0-2. So we'll see how he adjusts.
Well, let's see what changes they can make on this game in order to get the win. We see once again this Bernardo with the ball, Foden with the missing pass, I believe. De Bruyne and Gundogan try to shoot away, but Alisson was in the perfect place to get that save. Fabinho now for Liverpool. Thiago playing with Darwin. Darwin goes back with Fabinho. Fabinho with Thiago. Diogo gets the ball. Tries to get the roulette there, but Ruben is going to take it back. Gundogan with Bernardo. Bernardo moving the ball again with Mares. Mares with the cross. Haaland, what a nice header for Haaland. And it gets the second goal for Nacional de Colombia. What an amazing play, Alec.
Beautiful ball into the middle, beautiful header, a nice bounce, and it goes into the back of the net. Colombia coming out to represent for Southern America here tonight, beating a team from all the way in a different part of the world in the Northern Hemisphere in San Jose State. So very cool to see this matchup here, man.
Well, let's see, because now San Jose State is trying to respond to this second goal of the match. Well, the third one for the match. But they are going to lose the ball with Foden now. Foden moving the ball with Bernardo. Bernardo with the long movement, but what a nice recover for Liverpool. Alisson takes the ball with Alexander. He's going to miss it. Fabinho takes it away with Salah. Salah lose the ball against Cancelo. Cancelo moving in the line. What a nice avoid for that tackle. Bernardo now. Bernardo! Bernardo shoots 1v1 and it gets the third goal for Nacional de Colombia.
What a beautiful set of moves. Very cheeky skills on the ball in there, just dancing around the ball, doing figure eights all over the ball. He shakes the defender and is able to get it a magnificent goal. And all of a sudden, Colombia is up 3-1 on Nazim, who is not having the best of nights, but we'll see if he can turn it around, man. I mean, he lost by several goals both times. You know, he lost 5-0 in the second game against Lalo of Puebla. In the first game, do you remember what the score was the first game?
Of the Iberoamericana against
San Jose State, yeah.
The first one were 3-1. Yeah, 3-1.
So 3-1 and 5-0. He got spanked 8-1 in the last set of matches, and he's down 3-1 here. So, I mean, you know, if you're Nazim, what can you do at this point in the night? You can do that. You can score a goal. Beautiful goal by Nazim of San Jose State. Takes advantage of the one-on-one opportunity and puts the ball in the back of the net. Perfect placement, perfect power before the keeper can get out to it and cut off that angle.
I don't know if they played or if this is the second game, and the first one was against Iberoamericana. So we're going to wait. We're going to have to wait in order to know how is the scoreboard moving for these first 2 weeks of the NACL full season. But let's hope that San Jose State can take over this second game and try to get some points to the house, because it seems like Nacional de Colombia wants also those points, and they are with the advantage at the beginning of this second half of the game. We see now Foden with the ball on the left side of the field. Goes back with Joao Cancelo with Foden. Foden with De Bruyne. De Bruyne moving forward with Haaland. Haaland now with Gundogan. Gundogan again with De Bruyne. They're taking the time to move the ball into the box. Gundogan back with De Bruyne. De Bruyne wasting a lot of seconds here, a lot of minutes in FIFA, Alec, which is good for them because they are winning this first match.
Yeah, you know, good job on him, and you know, maintaining possession, letting his players, you know, move around, retain possession, and try to see what kind of vulnerabilities he can expose in the defense of Liverpool. But you know, at the end of the day, the best thing you could do is get down there and score a goal. He's only up by 1 goal. You don't want to waste too much time here. And then you let Liverpool, you know, you let San Jose tie the game, and then you're like, I shouldn't have wasted time. So let's see what he does here, man. Colombia on the attack, moving into the third, moving down the sideline, get a cross in. Nice using the outside of the left foot with the player there to cross that ball in, and actually a pretty dangerous cross. And Colombia is once again going to have the throw in here. Let's see where they put it. What's your strategy on throw-ins, man? Where do you like to do to take advantage of throw-ins near the box?
I really think that you have to look like to get a comfortable player that can take the ball, because sometimes you can get greedy. Oh, what a nice pass! Gundogan is going to miss it against the keeper. He was trying to get away of him, but the keeper with a nice catch there. Haaland is going to steal the ball now. Let's see if Nacional de Colombia can take the fourth goal. But I was telling you, some players get a little bit greedy and try to make a cross. But I don't know. I think that it's a lot of risk, and I mean, if you can get a header on the box, maybe you can score a goal. But I don't think that's very common when we see Haaland score the fourth goal of the night.
Lasso! Once again, Haaland with a power for goal to take a commanding 4-2 lead for Universidad Nacional de Colombia. My goodness, man. Haaland is just a monster in this game. In all the years of you playing FIFA, man, who are the best, most overpowered players in the game that you have seen?
Well, Haaland definitely is a monster now. I was telling you last week, I don't know if you remember, that Haaland on the EPL had 3 consecutive weeks where he scored a hat trick. So it's not that weird to see that Haaland in the game is also a monster as it is in real life. That's one the thing that you were saying a little bit earlier, right? That FIFA is trying to make the as realistic as possible the players in order to make it like equal on the field.
Yeah, man. I mean, they're saying it in the chat right now as well. Haaland is just too cold, too good. He's running up the field right now. Let's see how he makes the most of this opportunity. Wow. Oh my God! It looked like my God! What a goal! It looked like the keeper came out and saved it, and Haaland gets the ball back and puts it in, and he's back to meditating. He's looking like the Buddha out there, meditating on all the goals and all the fame and fortune that he has amassed, scoring those goals. Oh my goodness, man! Is Haaland too powerful in this game?
It seems like it is. I don't know. It seems like he lost the ball, but magically he gets it again. So I don't know what to say about Haaland, but maybe the answer that we were looking these 2 weeks, Alec, about why is everyone playing with City, it doesn't have anything to do with the team, but just because of Haaland.
That's pretty funny, man. I mean, yeah, Haaland is an incredible offensive weapon. I mean, look at it again. Let's see what they do here. And we have San Jose clearing the ball out. San Jose, man, is their problem a problem of defense? I mean, they're letting in countless goals game after game. They've let in, 5 in their game against Puebla. They let in 3 in the game before that. They've let in 5 in this game. I mean, what can he improve on defense?
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that he can do. I mean, maybe it's a thing about the team. Maybe he can try to change to Manchester City and get the table equal to his opponent. But I'm not that sure. Maybe he's missing that speed from Haaland and that like weapon in order to keep the ball more time and avoid that the opposite team can take advantage on the attack, because he remains like on the side of Liverpool, but this is the 3rd game that he plays with Liverpool, Alec, and he's getting the same result.
Yeah, they say the definition of insanity is if you keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. So, I don't want to say that, this is insanity, but, I mean, you've got to try something else at certain points, whether that be a change in formation, a change in the roles that you assign your players in terms of what runs they make, the defensive strategy, or like you said, changing the team entirely. Maybe he doesn't want to go to the dark side, but he might have to learn the dark side of the force, man, if that's what it takes. because it seems like his Liverpool team and his way of using Liverpool is just not enough to keep up. And Universidad Nacional de Colombia takes the first game in this best of three. You see the coach right there. That's probably how Colombia's player looks right now, and wherever he's playing from, jumping up and down after destroying his opponent like that. Very crazy stuff, man. But yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, we have a question in the chat saying who is playing right now. So right now, San Jose State is playing using Liverpool, and Universidad Nacional de Colombia is playing with Man City. So a great matchup here, but once again, San Jose State's Nazim is, he's an incredible player. You can see the great potential in him. That with some of the goals he's scored here tonight, but just some things that need to be cleaned up defensively as he's getting just destroyed on the defensive side of the ball. He's let in a total of, as we were saying earlier, he let in 8 goals in the first set of matches versus Puebla, and he's let in 5 so far against Colombia. So if he doesn't clean it up, he's going to have let in more goals versus Colombia than he did with Puebla, and Puebla scored a lot on him.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening today with the matches because it seems like every match is starting with the first half of the first game with an even situation where you don't know which player is going to take the advantage. We are seeing a lot of 1-1 or 0-0, but at some moment in the game, maybe around 30 minutes or 40 minutes, it seems like the balance goes to just one way, and
Yeah.
it's a bad luck for San Jose State because it's keeping going to the other side. So let's see if he can make some changes. People is not seeing like how he's preparing the team for this second match, but I don't know if you have noticed, Alec, that he's going to play with a more defensive play style this occasion. He's going to have a lot of people in in that last line. So maybe this is what he needs to stop Haaland and his speed.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that he's very frustrated because he's playing a completely different formation now. He's dropping more people into the back line. He's got 5 in there with 3 right there, smack middle of the center. So he's running a 5-3-2, very interesting formation. But I think he feels like he needs to find a way to stop the bleeding and get more numbers in the middle of the field where Holland is causing havoc. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, potentially the final game of the night. So thank you guys so much for tuning in with us. Follow us on all social platforms at NACL. We're on Instagram, everything, every platform you can think of, all the way to even LinkedIn if you'd like to connect with us there. But here we go. We've got Liverpool marching down the field, and San Jose State does not want to go 0 wins and 4 losses tonight. They want to get at least 1 victory, and they still believe that they can win this entire series against Colombia, who's playing with Manchester City in the red. And again, Liverpool, being used by San Jose State in the, what is that, Gregor, yellow? White?
I think it's white.
White. I'm colorblind. It's a lot of confusing kits here tonight. We had Man City wearing yellow earlier, so that's what was throwing me for a loop. But yeah, no, some great engagement in the chat there. Nice save by Allison to get the ball out. But someone mentioned in the chat, Rhaegar, that they think that one of the most powerful players in the FIFA game of all time was Robin back in 2016. What do you think of that?
Yeah, Robin, I really think that he has a playstyle very similar than the one that we are seeing now for Haaland, like speed, and then when he had the chance to shoot, it was an unstoppable shoot. So I really think that's a very accurate comment. And he's also, well, on the first side, Lalo is on the chat, and he's telling us that he's married with Manchester City, but I don't know, Alec. I really think that all the players on NACL are married with Manchester City right now.
Yeah, and I don't blame them. I mean, if you have that much success with a player, why not use them? I mean, there is the argument that, like, if you're good, if you're incredible, why not you try with Liverpool or something? But I mean, I get it. Like, who cares about the people talking mess? Who cares about the haters? Use who you like and who's incredible in the game. And right now, that is Haaland. Lalo, I don't blame you for being married to Haaland. You should try to get his autograph.
Oh.
And oh my God, a banger in the back of the net right there.
Yeah. It's a very beautiful shot now for Bernardo. I really think that he was out of the box. We can see the review now, but very good starting now for Nacional de Colombia. And I was going to tell you that yeah, I really think that always like to say that in these tournaments, it doesn't matter what you play. You need to play. If you are going to use the strongest team in order to win, well, let's do it because no one is going to give you the prize.
Yeah.
So you take whatever you take to win, as long as it's a clean game, and then you can use the most powerful team because you're not going to give any advantage to your
Oh,
opponent.
Holland!
Nice pass, and Haaland once again is going to take away the keeper. He's all along with the ball and the goal, and it's a 2-0 now for Nacional de Colombia.
Yeah, 2-0 for UNC of South America being Colombia. And he loves using that celebration, man. The where he slides and he starts meditating, like Holland. And it's so funny. Holland is having such a great year, with his hat tricks, with his goals, with his play that even NFL players, in American football are starting to celebrate like Holland. You saw a guy in the NFL the other day. He got an interception, ran it back to the house for what they call a pick six. And he was celebrating, doing the meditation thing like Holland, and his teammates joined him. So you love to see the impact and the influence and the culture that Holland is making, and he's definitely making it big here in the game of FIFA. Who are some other players do you think have been super powerful over time? And you guys in the chat, feel free to share. Like I know Messi, like years ago was just incredible. Very similar to Robin in the sense of like you cut left when you have him out at right mid or right forward, and you cut to the left and you just curl a ball into the top far side corner. I mean, those are just like cheat codes almost. Who are some other players that come to mind as being like super overpowered?
I remember that when the last time that I played competitive FIFA, which was 2015, I guess, and I remember that Ronaldo was very strong at that moment with Real Madrid because he had a very strong leg, like to shoot from outside the box almost every. Oh, what a nice goal! Well, what a bad luck here for Allison because the rebound is going to move into the goal. So he's going to score the third one now for Nacional de Colombia. It seems like it's a party in here, Alec, for Nacional de Colombia.
Yeah, this is probably the end for San Jose State. Nassim, he's got a lot to think about this week when he's practicing, when he's training for next week, because just he tried the formation with the 5-3-2, but I mean it just has not helped him out offensively. He's struggling to get the ball upfield, struggling to get scoring opportunities, and it seems like it's not really helping out his defense either. He's let 3 goals in. Here we go with Salah. He gets a shot on goal. Ederson with a nice save with the right hand. And it goes off of Liverpool. We got Man City kicking it out again. He plays it short to Ruben, and we're going the other way. He plays a through ball to De Bruyne in between two defenders, and back to De Bruyne, and we're going to Walker, and we're going back to De Bruyne, and we're going all over the place. He's got some triangle passes going on, some nice moves to Walker, and there you go. He steals it with Gomez, plays a through ball up to Salah, and it gets lost again. Just a rough go here for San Jose State. Um, you know, what do you think, Gregor? Like, what do you think it takes to improve? Like, is there enough time this season for him to improve his level of play to reach the level of competition like someone from Colombia or Puebla?
Well, I think that it's a very hard question because we need to have some more information about what Nassim is doing every week. I have heard that professional players spend like, I don't know, 8 hours, 10 hours a day playing again and again and again because um, if you want to develop your strategy in game, you need to spend a lot of time playing the same thing again and again just to see what's that little detail that you're missing that it's making you lose the game. So we maybe we need a little bit more information. I don't know if the the simple answer here is that Nassim, first he needs to come to the dark side and play Manchester City, or I don't know, like to look the answer on how you're going to deal with Haaland, because it's very difficult now. We see that here that he changed the formation. I think that he's playing now with a four line on the defense, because if you spend five players in the defense and Haaland is still getting your back and getting the balls into the box, you're missing one player in the offensive. And then, wow, what a nice goal here. I'm going. I was telling you, you are missing one player on your offensive, and you're going continuously two players against three or four in the defense. So you're going to have like that numerical disadvantage against your opponent.
That is very true, man. All great points there. What do you think of Mbappe in the game right now? We've
Whoa.
been talking about what a goal right there. What a strike into the back of the net to take a commanding 4-1 lead. He scores in the 52nd game minute with Silva and gets the ball right back and heads right back down the field. And the Liverpool gets it back. Man City gets it back again. Up to Haaland again. Keeper, what's he going to do? Oh my God, in the tightest window, he puts the ball in the back of the net. The keeper came out a little bit. It didn't look like he had enough space to get that shot off and put it in, but he does. And he cracks it in the smallest little gap between the keeper and his arms and his legs and that far post. And what a beautiful goal there to take a commanding 5-1 lead. Just a masterclass here by Colombia. And 5 goals in both games. Unbelievable. You have to feel for San Jose. What do you think his? Oh my God! And San Jose strikes back 5-2, but I'm afraid it's too little, too late. Um, yeah, man. I mean, what would you tell Nazim if you were his teammate at San Jose and the FIFA team?
Oh, nice try. Nah, I don't know. Maybe he needs to keep it going. I mean, Alex, for example, is telling us on the chat that there are just little mistakes that Nassim is making or San Jose is making, that are getting this disadvantage for him. So, as you were saying, maybe he just needs to keep it practicing. I mean, like if you are missing a lot of passes, you just need to keep it going. You know, like as more hours you spend playing, you're going to be more comfortable making those passes and reading how the spaces are going to move in the game. So I really think that he needs to start this week with a little extra session of training. Let's see how he develops for that third week, and then maybe we can move to some I don't know, like technical or mechanical things.
Yeah, man. Lalo Puebla gives the recommendation for him to run a 4-4-2. I grew up in real life. My coach was very defensive minded, and we actually ran the 4-4-2 in real life. And the 4-2-2-2 is also another variation of that is very good for defense, but also allows you to get numbers up the field and attack. So I think stuff like that are definitely things that could be done. And it's interesting to hear Lalo's perspective on it, given that he just played 2 matches against, Nazim of San Jose State. And he's given him the secret sauce in terms of what he would do. And, I would take that advice. Anytime your opponent is willing to give you advice, you kind of have to look at it and analyze it. It could be that they're giving you bad information to take advantage of you and beat you again next time. And it also could be that, like, hey, man, this is what I saw because I played you, and this is something you could have done against me that I know I would have struggled with, or that I know that I would do if I was playing someone like myself. So, a lot of good advice, a lot of good engagement in the chat there, guys. We appreciate you guys chatting it up in there and joining us with us here on this broadcast. We love to hear the input. And we've got a little dancing here going on from San Jose. He's getting the ball in. Is he going to cross it? Where's he going to put it? He gets the header in, and it bounces off the defender. And we've got a corner kick, man. Let's see what he does here. Brings Salah over. Pass back out. Ball on the ground, easily intercepted by Bernardo. Back to the keeper, Ederson. Oh, ugly chip pass there, but who cares? Luck is on our side today. And going back the other direction. Will he do something with this? Oh,
Whoa.
Firmino is fouled at the top of the box. Let's see if he's going to shoot it here, man. I want to see a shot. We haven't seen a free kick from outside the box go in all day. I would love to see this, man. Are you really good at free kicks, bro? Let's see if he is. Oh shit. Yeah.
Well, it was in a good direction, but I really think that in FIFA is like very hard to score with the free kick because you're most of the time you're going to look for that first post. So you just need to move a player there, and it's like 100% um, of efficiency that you're going to take that ball away. So it's hard. I really think it's hard. But now we see again what a nice move. 3 passes consecutive here. And the keeper gets defeated on his own house. So we have the 6th goal now for Nacional de Colombia. And we are just 5 minutes to go.
Well, he did it, man. He exceeded 10 goals within these 2 games. He scored 11 goals. He's only let in 2. I mean, just a dominant performance here from Colombia. I wonder what Lalo is thinking over at Puebla, looking at this performance from Colombia, if he's looking forward to their matchup coming up later this season.
Well, let's see here the end of the game. It seems like Nacional de Colombia is going to have one last chance. Bernardo is going to steal the ball. He gets away of the first defense, and the referee is going to give one free kick now for Nacional de Colombia. Let's see if he can score it this time. He has 3 players there, Alec. Maybe he's going to fake it.
He might fake it. He might just. Oh my God! We couldn't get more wrong. Header goes wide. They're not worried about that. We're coming up to the end of the night here, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us on social. We share the highlights of all of these beautiful goals, beautiful moments of the game. And don't forget to subscribe, all that good stuff, so you don't miss anything from us this season. But yeah, Rhaegar, another great night of commentating these matches with you, man. It's a pleasure and honor to be here commentating with you, bro.
Yeah, I say the same for you, Alec. It's been a really good night, a really good second week for this NACL full season championship. And well, we just have to remember to all the people that we're going to be back here again next Tuesday. I don't know which time is there with you, Alec. I think it's like 7 p.m. right?
It's 9:20 here, so I'm in Central Time, man. What time is it over there for you?
I'm 1 hour behind, but yeah, it's going to be 7 p.m. CT people. So make sure to hit that follow button to turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Remember that we have also Halo, Fortnite, and Rocket League every week. So let's hope that we can see some good players next week, Alec, and some good colleges here defending the title of this NACL.
Yeah, man. No, definitely looking forward to the coming weeks. I think 2 weeks in, we've seen multiple teams, multiple players play a few different times, so we're starting to get a better idea of who's really good, who's in the middle of the pack, and who needs to practice and improve some more. But like I said, we've seen Lalo win a bunch of games. We've seen Colombia with a strong showing tonight. We've seen Agustana, what they can do as well, despite their loss to Puebla tonight. So very interesting, a lot of great talent, and thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. Good night.
Okay. Okay, we're not going to have the last break, right? Okay, so goodbye, people. Have a nice. Oh, sorry. Have a nice guy. Have a nice night, and we hope to see you again next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.